Testing. Hi, hope you're good. So I thought I'd jump on the camera just to, I suppose, introduce my latest book. It's called the Systems Handbook, and it's designed to help plumbing and heating businesses run their businesses better, more efficiently, and without the business owner's input. The way we achieve that is by having systems, but not just any type of systems. There needs to be documented systems. It's all well and good telling people, or your other staff, this is how you do something. But ultimately, our brains can be like a sieve. And as soon as you tell someone an instruction to do something, within 5 minutes they've forgotten it. So on the flip side, I'm a big advocate of documenting everything which you do within your business. And once it's documented in a systematic approach or logical approach, you can then pass that document, if you like, or we call it an SOP, a standard operating procedure. You can pass that to someone else in your team to do that task. What this then means you've done is you've freed up your time. You've delegated a task. Now that task could be anything from how you reply to an inquiry, how you answer the telephone, how you service a boiler, how you quote for anything like a job, like whatever it is you do in your business, which is done more than once. That's a contender to be a SOP, to be a SOP. So that's what this book is all about. It's helping business owners to systemize their business, to get to maybe get off the tools, so they can just concentrate on running their business, or the higher end stuff. The book's it's thick. It's a bit of a doorstop. There's 460 odd pages in it. And the book takes you on a journey. So right at the start of the book, we've got business theory. So it's loads of business theory, loads of things which I think any plumbing and heating business owner should know about before they go into business. You need to tackle the foundations. Once you understand the key concepts or theories behind business, then we can start then the book flows into the departmental section of a plumbing and heating business. So I work with a lot of plumbing and heating businesses. I've been the finance director for a multi-million-pound plumbing and heating business, so I've seen the inside makeup of how plumbing and heating businesses work from a finance perspective. What I always tell people is that I can help you to write a quote to sell a boiler, but I can't fit one. Yeah, and same as all the finance behind a plumbing and heating business. So how to manage your zero, how to manage all your accounting transactions, your VAT, corporation tax, PAYE, like you name it. I've lived it and breathed it from a finance perspective, not on the tools, which does actually give me like a beautiful outsider insight looking into the industry. Because whenever you come to me for advice about your plumbing and heating business, it's going to be from a finance perspective as opposed to on the tools perspective. Anyway, I'm digressing a little bit. Right, so when it comes to plumbing and heating businesses, if you've got more than yourself working in that business, then it's a good idea to have departments. And the standard departments which we've got in a plumbing and heating business are operations. Now, operations is everything which you do on the tools. When you go out and repair, maintain, or improve plumbing and heating systems. So we call it, Michael Lee Gerber calls it doing the doing. So this is what brings in the bread and butter into your business. But in order to make sure that the operational side of your business is as efficient as it can be, it needs to be supported by the other departments of the business. So the other departments of the business are finance. Now this finance basically controls every money which goes in and all the money which goes out. So all the pounds which come in, the pennies which go out. It makes sure that you're compliant, that you're filing everything on time, and also it gives the owners, if you like, key strategic information. What I mean by that is your management reports. A lot of business owners will go off and do what they do, and as long as they're busy, they're happy. As long as they're busy and there's money in the bank, they're happy. But then the VAT bill comes around, or the corporation tax bill comes around, and it's a bit of a panic, like, oh my God, I don't have it. Now, if you've got sound financial structure within your business, which means you get management accounts regularly, quarterly, brilliant, but at least monthly, You can keep your finger on the pulse. You know how your business is doing. You know whether costs are spiraling out of control before a shock comes. So that's what the finance department does. It really dives into your business and tells you how your business is doing financially. So we've also got another department, which is marketing and sales. I'm purposely called it marketing and sales first because I believe that you don't have sales until you have marketing. So marketing is basically what you do to put your business out there. And what I mean by out there is, I mean in front of your ideal client, who you want to serve as a business, whether that be domestic or commercial or like government contracts, or it could be high-end premium clientele, or it could be cheap budget clientele. So whoever you want to market your business to, that is what the marketing department go and do. So they sort of like get your business out there, so in front of the people you want to serve. Once the inquiries come in, that then moves over to the sales part of your business. So that's what I'm saying, like marketing and sales. So even though, yeah, they're two distinct, they're two different things within your business. So the sales side will kick in. So it's how well do you convert that inquiry, that marketing inquiry, into a sale. So what tools or techniques do you use to turn that inquiry into a sale? And that obviously once you have that sale, that then turns into a job booked or money in the bank or deposit or whatever happens. So the next department which we've got is the human resource department. So when you build a business which is bigger than yourself, you need people to run those departments or do those other jobs which you've now delegated the task to. This is where the human resource department comes in. It's basically designed to look after your people. One of the biggest expense you'll find in your plumbing and heating business is materials and labour. So you have to control these expenditures within your business. You need to make sure that your labour and your people within your business are working efficiently and they're happy. Another big cost for plumbing and heating businesses is recruitment, or not being able to recruit. So therefore they're missing out on work because they haven't got the capacity within their business to what's the word to satisfy all the inquiries which come in. So that's the role of the human resource department, to look after your people within your business. And then the last section of the book is basically bringing it all together. Bring it all together, and I suppose the exit strategy. What are you in business for? Why are you in business? Is it just to make money? Is it to have more time with your friends and family and loved ones? Is it to retire to Spain? Like really think about what your business is for, and that's the last section in the book where we bring it all together and sort of go from there. All right, hopefully this is all good. I think the last bit's a bit crap, so I'm happy to redo that. All right, thank you. Cheers, bye.